We want to find the distance between those points, just like we've been doing. Now, the question is, we don't have a picture here, so we can't really find the over and the up. Now, you can draw a picture and find the over and the up and do the Pythagorean theorem. Or we learned the distance formula, which I have written out there, which is super helpful if you only have the points. If you don't have a picture, the distance formula is usually a little bit more direct to work with. And so it says to do x2, I kind of switched these up, it really doesn't matter, but you could call this x2 and that x1 and this y2 and that y1. Alright, it doesn't matter the order. So let's call this x2 and this x1 and this y2 and that y1. So it says to do the square root of x2 minus x1, that's 8 minus 4 squared plus, and then the next one is y2 minus y1, so that's 7 minus 4 squared. And then we just simplify from here. So we do 8 minus 4, which is 4 squared, and then 7 minus 4 is 3 squared. And 4 squared is 16, and 3 squared is 9. Okay, I'm going to continue this over here. Now I can just add 16 and 9 and I get 25. And if you type the square root of 25 onto your calculator, or you just know it off the top of your head, you know that the answer is 5. So our answer there is 5. Same thing for this one. We're going to do the square root of x2 minus x1, and I guess I can just do that right now. Let's call this x2 and this x1, so that's 8 minus 0, plus, and then it's parentheses, y2 minus y1, 0 minus 2 squared. Now, 8 minus 0, we all know that one, it's 8 squared. And 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Now, when you square that on your calculator, be sure to keep the parentheses there, because 8 squared we know is 64, and negative 2 squared, if you're not careful, you might type it in and get a negative 4 on your calculator. But that's not right, because it's not negative. When you square a number, it should always be positive. So square root of 64 plus 4, which is the square root of 68. And then if I just type the square root of 68 into my calculator, I get about 8.25, and that's the final answer there. So 8.25 is the distance for that one.